my goodness! Ladies! Where does the time go? I don't know. I just don't know, but we are back again today for another monthly empties video. We will be doing my August monthly empties. If you are new to my channel, I just want to say welcome. I do publish a video every month sharing my empties, and starting last month, I also started doing an additional video sharing my healthy food empties, maybe some not so healthy food items, but that's a nice little addition because I know a lot of you ladies like to hear what some of us other women like to eat to stay healthy and stay on our game. Before we dive into the goodies, let me just share a little bit with how I do my empties videos. So I post one every single month. I will link everything that I talk about in the drop down box below. Don't forget though, I do a corresponding blog post with every single video that I do, and I put additional information in there. So if you are looking to get more information or additional blog posts or YouTube videos that are going to complement this one, I highly suggest that you click on the very top link in the drop down box below, and that will take you right to the corresponding blog post. I also like to break everything down in categories, and we are going to continue doing that, so let's go ahead and get started with hair products. I try not to spend too much time talking about each product, but I will definitely let you know if it is something that I have purchased, would repurchase, or wouldn't repurchase. The very first thing that I have here is the BUMBLE BB Thickening Shampoo and Conditioner. These were some samples that were sent to me. I was not impressed and I would not repurchase these. Next up, and I have repurchased and I will continue to repurchase, is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast Spray. I love this stuff. It creates a lot of volume in the root area as well as throughout the hair, and I love it. Another texturizing spray that I have picked up a couple of, but now that I have the Living Proof one that I just shared with you, I don't think I will pick this one up again because it's a little bit more pricey and I don't like the texture as much as the Living Proof. But this is the ORIBE Dry Texturizing Spray. I do recommend it. I have talked about it before in other videos and blog posts, but now that I am onto the Living Proof one, I'm going to continue with that one. If you have been following me for a while, you already know my love for the TRESEMME Tray 2 hairspray. You can get this at the drugstore. I will always continue to purchase this. I talk about it every single month because I go through them every single month. Love. Moving on to teeth, nail, and body. And I always do have some really interesting things, but I went this past week for my teeth cleaning, so got a new toothbrush. Actually, what is really funny is I am a little bit picky about my toothbrushes. I don't like when it has the larger head. This one does. I made sure I requested one with a smaller head. So there you go. That's Tracy's toothbrush preference. I also used up a package of the Colgate WISPS Max Fresh. I have talked about these in, I believe, my car caddy video, so you will want to check that out because I do put a couple of these in the car caddy. You just never know when you are going to want to either freshen that breath or get something out of your teeth, or you just need to brighten them up and get those pearly whites sparkling again. Moving on to the nail products. I only have one here. I do continue to repurchase this one all the time. It is the Sally Hansen Big Shiny Top Coat. This is excellent, dries really fast, gets the nails nice and shiny. I don't really use it much anymore because I have moved on to shellac, which I am way overdue, but I still use it on the toes because I just use regular polish there. You already know, if you have been following me, I cut everything up. Scrape it to the last drop. I am currently testing right now the Soap & Glory Sit Tight Super Intense Forward Firming and Smoothing Body Serum. That's a tongue twister. So this basically is something that you can use to help the texture of your skin if you're starting to see a little bit of those signs of cellulite. I wanted to give this product a try just for kicks. So I have been applying it religiously every single day on my thighs, on the back of my legs, hips, and the buttocks, just to see if I'm noticing a difference. So stay tuned. I will keep you posted. I will be doing a little video to let you know what I think of this product, as well as some of the other products that I have tested and tried. All right, I know you ladies want me to talk about some personal hygiene. Hey, you know what? I want to know if people were happy with what they were using too. I have mentioned a lot of these things are just so repeat, but I love the tampons that are the sport. I don't know what it is. They work different. Just trust me. There's something about them. Give them a try. So, of course, we are always repurchasing these products. I also have a couple thong panty liners. We have the Carefree thong. We always pick these up. You know I have a house full of women. And we also have the Kotex thong. Sticking with the TMI, I have talked about these products as well. These are little bladder supports. They kind of work like a tampon. If you have a little bit of a leaky bladder, if you are walking or running or doing any of your exercises with a bouncing motion and you get a little bit leaky, which is not very pleasant, these do wonders. Another thing that I have shared before is my progesterone cream. Of course, I went through another one of these this month. If you are in perimenopause like I am, you might want to go get some tests done to find out how your estrogen and progesterone levels are, ladies. You just never know when you need to help yourself a little bit in that area. Because I do so much self-tanning, I actually keep a little category all to itself for self-tanning products because I do go through things monthly, at least through the spring and summer months. I back off a little bit in the fall and winter. Don't worry, in that corresponding blog post, I will have other resources for you to get to find out more about my self-tanning routine. But I did use up the TANA pH Balanced Skin Prep. I've used this for years back when I used to do competitions. I used to have to use this to prep my skin before I went in to get spray tan to give that stage presence that you need to do when you are doing competitions. I also used up a bottle of my St. Moriz Instant Self-Tanning Lotion. I always continue to pick up this one. Love it. And some more cut up tubes, good to the last scrape. We've got a couple of the Jergens Natural Glow 3 Days to Glow. This is always on repeat. This is in every single monthly empties video. If you haven't already noticed by now, I am a little bit of a creature of habit, I would say, wouldn't you? The other thing I am always going through is my little latex gloves to apply the self-tanning product. I buy these by the box. I'll have some linked below. In fact, I'll have these exact ones linked below. Also used up a little sample of the Estee Lauder Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. Nothing special. I'm just really happy with the products that I currently use. You know the ones that I just showed in my skincare routine. I've also shared... Sorry, I'm actually looking outside at my neighbors. Getting sidetracked here, Tracy. Come on, get back to the program. But anyway, I don't know where I'm going, but anyway, I wouldn't pick this one up. What I will continue to always pick up, and I already have them in the arsenal, is the Olay Daily Facials Daily Clean throwaway type washcloths. I have used these forever. They are so nice just to help in that whole overall remove your makeup process. Used up a sample of, oh my goodness, you can't even read it. I've got it so wore out. It's by L'Occitane. I can't even read what it is. Oh, Precious Cleansing Foam Soap. I did really like this. Yeah, I love anything by L'Occitane. That is just such a great line. So I don't know if I would pick it up just because I tend to try to save my money a little bit in the face cleansing arena, but I would recommend it. So if you want to splurge a little, hey, go for it. Loved this product for so many years, the Dickinson's Original Witch Hazel Pore Perfecting Toner. I don't even know how many years I have used this for and how many I have repurchased, but I tell you what, even though I love it, I found something else that I love even more, and it's by Mederma. I will actually link it below. I've talked about it in some of my recent videos and blog posts, but I don't know, just like that one a little bit more, but definitely would recommend this one too. Something that I do love, ladies, and I would continue to pick up is the Relax and Lift Instant Skin Smoothing Mask. They will come in a box with these little individual packets. This is a wonderful product. I really love it to prep the skin, especially if I have something to go to, a big event, I'm gonna do a speaking engagement, have a wedding, whatever. This is great to do the night before. Boy, your skin is so smooth and so prepped and primed to apply your makeup. I absolutely love this. I would so recommend it. There is also a Relaxin Lift Gold, and I have that one as well. It was sent to me. I don't like that one as much, and I think that one might even cost a little bit more, so I would recommend just going with the Relaxin Lip, but this is an awesome product. Recognize this little bag that you get from Sephora whenever you pick up a sample. This is the Dr. Jart Water Drop. It's a type of moisturizer. It's very interesting. As soon as you put it into the palm of your hands, it literally turns into like water. So it was nice, it was good. I just have so many moisturizing products that I need to use up, so I'm not in the market to pick anything up, but you know, if you're looking for something, I would say go pick up a sample of this. It is very interesting. I do think if you tend to pull a little bit more oil to your skin, as I do, this could be a really good moisturizer to use under your makeup. All right, moving on to just a couple makeup items. Got my favorite primer here. This is the Hourglass Mineral Veil. What is so funny is I love this primer. I'm not in the market to even buy any other primer. I have been in love with this. I think Wayne Goss talked about this a while back as being one of the best primers, and I had tried many but never really found that one primer. So I picked up the Hourglass, and it was everything he raved about. It is just so, what more can I say, Tracy? Just leave it as what it is. This is just an awesome primer. Trust me. You don't need to babble. But yeah, well, what's funny is it comes in 2 different sizes. And it is a pricier item. So I just have been continuing to buy this little small one, using it up all the time because I didn't want to splurge and buy the bigger one, even though it's probably the better value for your buck. And you know I'm a budget girl, so I have no idea why I've been doing that, but you know, we live and learn. So I did just pick up the bigger one, so it is nice to have that in my makeup caddy. Used up my little baby NARS Laguna bronzer, which I'm really bummed about because this was so perfect to carry in my little cosmetic clutch that I keep in my handbag. Don't forget, I have a video on both the cosmetic clutch and what's in it and the handbag as well, but always have loved NARS Laguna bronzer. That is definitely one that I would recommend if you are in the market for a bronzer. It's one of the best out there, and I think it has like a huge following. I'm sure that if you were to Google the best bronzer out there, this is probably going to come up as the top 3. Does anybody know what these little rubber things are? I'm sure you do, and it's something that probably many of you are going to go, yeah, I do neglect to replace those. These are the little pads that are in your eyelash curler. You want to make sure you periodically replace those. What I did is, because I use 2 eyelash curlers, sorry I have a little itch, but I do use 2 eyelash curlers every single day, it dawned on me, Tracy, you need to replace these. So I already have more of these on hand. There is a specific one that I do pick up, and I will have it linked below, and it does fit in almost all eyelash curlers because I have a high-end one, and then I have the e.l.f. one that I think you can get for like $3. So these are great, definitely something that you're going to want to remember to replace. In fact, get on that today, ladies. I know you're overdue. I know you are, because we're all kind of alike in a lot of ways. Some of you may be aware that I collect these little perfume samples. I have a couple different pretty little jars that I keep them in, and I don't know, it's just, I love them. Whenever I purchase a beauty product at Ulta or Sephora or Nordstrom, and I do it online and you get to select your samples, I always request the fragrance samples because I collect them, but I also do wear them. I do have a signature fragrance that I love. It is my favorite and nothing has topped it yet, and I have a blog post on that. You'll be able to get to that blog post by heading over to the corresponding blog post to this video. Don't forget, like I said, everything is going to be in there. That's where you're going to want to go. But I do like to share ones that I do try and use up. If I use one up, I obviously like it, because if I don't like it, I just keep it in the jar for looks. But sometimes I will use one up, and I did this one. This one is Derek Lam 10 Crosby Silent Street. So very, very beautiful scent. It'll be linked below as well as in the blog post. But yeah, use that one up. So that's always very impressive because I am a little bit picky on my fragrance. One of the other things that I always like to include in my monthly empties is just some random types of things. Well, used up my Hollywood fashion tape. This is something that I've talked about many times. You know that I carry this in my car caddy because you don't want to be without it. And then I also keep one in my dresser drawer. This tape is perfect. It's double-sided. If you're wearing something with a little bit of a plunging neckline and you're worried about if you bend over anybody seeing, you can use it in areas like that. There are so many uses for this. I believe that every girl, young or seasoned, we'll just say seasoned, needs to have this on hand, not only at home, but one in their car, because you never know when you're going to need it. So of course I already have one of these. The other thing that I want to share is if you watch what's in my handbag organizer, you will see that I recycle these, and you'll get to see in that video what the purpose that I recycle one for. But there's many uses you could recycle it for, but you'll get to see in that video what I've chosen to use it for. And I love when I close it and it makes that sound. These bit the dust. They totally bit the dust, but I'm loving the Bluetooth headset that I recently picked up. It is so awesome. It is so innovative. I will have it linked below, but it's really neat because it doesn't even actually go into your ears. It goes on the outside. It's something new. So I have been loving it. I've had it for a few months. I've shared it on Snapchat. You got to be sure you're watching me there because that's where you'll get a lot of little additional things that have to do with me. But I'll link that one below. But yeah, this bit the dust for good reason. Thought I would throw in my favorite fabric softener. This is the Snuggle Plus Super Fresh. I've been picking this up for the last few months and I love it. I have never liked Snuggle. I don't like the smell of it. I can tell when I can smell Snuggle fabric softener on other people's clothing and I just can't have it. I don't know what made me pick this up, because if you don't like Snuggle, why would you try something else that they come out with? But if you know me, you know I can be a real sucker for some things. Anyway, pick this up, love it. It is now my favorite fabric softener, so there you go. Well, there you have it. August empties. Oh my gosh, another month. I just can't believe how fast these empties videos come up. Stay tuned for my food empties and of course a lot of other goodies, but don't forget also that anything that I'm wearing, if it is linkable, including any makeup products or anything like that, I don't do the full everything I'm wearing, but if you ever ask me, I can always include it. I just try to do like the lip cocktail or a couple different things like that, but you let me know if you want more. Don't forget to leave any comments or suggestions down in the drop down box below. Don't forget to go to that corresponding blog post to get more information of everything that I talked about. Please give this video a thumbs up. I do appreciate it, and please tell others about me. Let's build this community. I am so thankful to have you here. You guys provide so much for me and I love providing for you, so please share me. Share me with everyone. Wishing all of you a wonderful September. It's flying by. Before you know it, we will be into the holiday season. And I'm saying that, and Halloween is not even here, but you watch, I know what I'm talking about. I've lived and learned. So anyway, but thanks again for joining me. We'll see you soon in the next video. Have a good one.